Back. We are back. I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be doing this with you. Okay, so today's video is going to be pretty short. Again, I just want to go back to the video that I did previously, which was the forecast, I believe, for this week. Or actually, I think it was actually the one before that one, where I was talking about the graph, the Excel sheet that you could be using to kind of calculate your profit and your loss over the course of a long period of time, and how much your profit and loss would be, or how much rather your profit would be, if you can input your just amounts that you've started with, what lot size you're going to be working with, or the best working lot size, when it comes down to like the regular lot size, or going a little bit over, things of that nature. Anyway. So there's that. So real quick, I just wanted to go over giving your trade room to breathe. So the reason why I'm actually using MetaTrader 4 today on today's video is just to kind of show you what I had done. I actually opened this position a while back. I've had this for practically or almost a week. It'll be a week on Friday that I've had this this position open. So it's been open for a while, and it was sitting in kind of limbo for quite some time too. And I almost got stopped out. I usually don't change my stop loss, but this particular time, because I had sat and done the research, I am still trying to figure out the best way to do, or to, where to set up my stop loss rather. So I'm gonna actually go to 4 hours so I can show you exactly kind of where I was. I want to say I was about right here. Let's see what it looks like. I was at about 105. So I ended up moving it though. At one point, I think I was at like 49. The next point, I think I was at like 80, or from 49, I think I went from like 49 to 60, from 60 to like 72, and then I topped out at like around 80, or didn't top out around 80. I think I took the next position or the next stop loss at about 80, and then my last final stop loss, I was like, listen, if it goes past this, then this is it. It's just completely changing. This is about accurate. It's completely changing. It's changing the direction. The trend is over, and I need to just let it go and let it die, right? So I ended up moving it to about right here. This was right where I was at. I kept it here after I seen kind of how price was moving. The only reason why I decided to do that, and I don't think MetaTrader 4 gives you like the best look on how it was, but maybe this is a little bit better so that you can kind of see. It just kept rejecting. It kept rejecting. And with it rejecting the way that it was, I was like, okay, there's just, granted, it wasn't quite going down either, but there were so many wicks up top rather than on the bottom that I was like, and after, keep in mind too, it had hit past, actually it was a little bit further up. It had hit past that thousand mark. And with it going past that 1,000 mark, that being a bank level, I knew that it was going to be hard for price to break back down. And this was the main candle that got through that 1,000. So with it breaking through that, I was like, it's not going to go back up there too heavy, because that is a major bank level. Now, is it going to go to that 1,000 again to retest? I thought it was a possibility. I wasn't 100% sure, and we did see a little bit of what we could say is a retest was when it got close to that 80. It got up to like 80, and I was like, oh shoot. I'm like, okay. I was okay with the fact that I would have lost 105 even on a smaller account, but that's just me. I take, I'm a little more on the risky side. I'm okay with that as long as I get the experience and then I know better for next time. That's just my personal outlook. As long as I know that I can correct it the next time around, I'm willing to lose it in order to know to correct it, so that way we can have a better outcome for the next time around. So I was okay with losing $105 on a $316 account. But again, this is just my personal preference. This is what I had decided. I had sat and looked at this thing for so long, and I was like, I'm going to ride this thing until the wheels fall off. So the goal is, let me see if I can squeeze this up real quick so I can show you. It's a little ways down here, of course. Oh, there it is. So I'm looking to hit 1323. Will I hold it all the way until 1323? It just kind of depends on how price is moving. I do know that even right now where price is at, I'm going to get back in here on a 4-hour and show you. Even right now, kind of where price is, I know for facts. And matter of fact, let's just pull up. Sorry, I know. Trading view real quick. And then that way I can kind of show you on a bigger screen kind of what I'm looking at. Hence why I know that there's going to be some consolidation, a little bit of back and forth, some congestion. 1 second here, once this gets pulled up. Okay, so we're already on there. That's perfect. So I'm going to go to the daily real quick. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to actually scale out a little bit larger. I'm going to go to the monthly and just try to squeeze this up for you guys real quick so that you can see what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, so let's make it a little bit smaller. All right. So based on where price is right now, if you come over here to your left, which is in the past, this is what, 2002, I think is what the news said. Well, it says it down here anyway, but it's 2002. Price hasn't gotten down to this point since 2002. But with that said, you see how there's a lot of rejection, a lot of congestion, a lot of consolidation in this area back in 2002. I expect history to do the same thing. So I don't expect us to be out of the woods in 2020 until it hits about here. Now, how long is that going to take? I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if our ruler will say. I haven't used this in so long, like the ruler. It's probably like, what are you doing? Okay, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know why it's moving so slow. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, if it's going to let me, it's like, no. There we go. I mean, if it takes a couple of days, hopefully it doesn't take that long. You know what? Grain of salt. I don't even know. I haven't used that in so long. I'm not even going to use that for you. But I'm hoping that it's only a couple of days that we're in consolidation. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe 5 max. I would love that. But I guess we'll just have to, time will tell. But I do expect to see some consolidation till about this range in here. And I'll even put a mark, and I'll leave the mark so that we can go back and we'll double check to see if my hypothesis is right. All right, let me see. Oh shit. Okay, wait, let me just, whoop. There we go. So we'll do it to about right there. Make it a little smaller. There we go. So yes, I'm expecting to see some consolidation in here, and then I'm expecting to see nothing until maybe about here, because again, I'm looking kind of right here on the previous price action back in 2002, and then another bit of a drop, a little more consolidation here, and then I'm cutting out at this mark. This is where I have my take profit on MetaTrader. So that is it for today. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you learned something. If there's something that you kind of want me to go a little more in depth on, please leave me a comment. Or even if you just like the videos, please leave me a comment. Or if you've used anything that I've taught you and it's been helpful for me, or excuse me, for you rather, please leave me a comment. I would totally love that. That Excel is still available. I just need a comment. You have to let me know what you liked about the video, and I'd be more than happy to get that to you. All right, get after it.